Hi, welcome to Sass TV. My name is Belinda Bass and Water Signs. This is your B12 and your love correlation. This is just a mini one, so you guys don't think, the water signs don't think that I have left them out. I do have some few Pisces and few other signs. I want to do your B12 chart, and I want to do your love correlation. Now, look here. The B12 chart just consists of days where you can take action. Days where you can take action. Days where things are going to be very exciting for you. You know, the opportunities. This is not a perfect chart. This just gives you something around the time. Now, the love correlations is what's going to be when it comes to love. What will be the best suited? What will be the situations that will keep you from correlating with a certain person or whomever you're dealing with? This is not a one-sided thing. You can take whatever information and take it as you go, okay? So here we go. All right. So we're going to start with the B12. The B12 is high energy. Let's just go ahead and talk about B12 and think. It is an action. It is an action. Even when you're taking the B12 pills or taking multivitamins, I do suggest the multivitamins if you are active every day. Get you some of those. If you saw my thing this morning, I had the gummies. You can buy them anywhere, but I suggest that you either go to Amazon or go to Walmart to buy any kind of vitamins. I would give you the advice to consult a doctor before you take any vitamins or any energy type supplement if your body isn't fit for it, okay? So we're going to talk about B12. That's our association, action, drive, jumping on things that you wouldn't rather do. We're going to talk about those days and those dates, okay? So let's just see what's going on in the dates and what you're I'm going to write them on this chart. It is supposed to be on the wall, but I ain't got the contact. So, let's just go. So, I'm already looking at, we're going to go ahead and start with October the 3rd. It just came out with around the time, I want to say 27th. I'm going to go with October the 3rd. So, on our chart here, if you have a piece of paper, or you can just read this, this is talking about October the 3rd, okay? And we're going to do it like that. On these days, you can take action around this time. Before then, things are going to be seem as though they're winding up or they're drawing in, okay? So something's going to be coming in the area of communication. We're going to put a C. And the communication is going to be, it could be a job offer. Or it could be something that you're going to have to end. So those are your two areas, okay? Around this time, there's going to be offers of endings, or there's going to be offers of change. I do really feel like the day's going to start off like really good. You're already going to be upset about something from maybe that weekend or so. So when we get around this time, there's going to be things that's going to be splitting up for you, okay? Those are the days where you want to take action. Those are the days where you want to take action. In the career area of your life. And we're going to sink down. It's just talking about take 2 down. Okay, so we're going to go ahead right here and we're going to be taking 2 down. And that could be 2 weeks or 2 days. I do feel like it's going into that next week, okay, or the week after that. That's a very good week for you. This is a financial week for you. This is a financial week for you. This is a financial week for you. And in this financial week, I feel there's a lot of good news. There's something with some paperwork that's going to be coming through. So this is another communication area. What day did I say? We're going to go around. I forgot the day that I said, but I'm going to say October the 22nd. Whatever. It's around that. 2 down. Okay, so this is going to be a financial time for you, water signs. And, that's going to go under the box of communications. So you're always going to have that main thing that you're going to slash that week, okay? So there's a lot of communication, and the communication is coming with some type of job, a job that you got permanently. I do feel like you went after this job. I do feel like Pisces that you went after this job, but if you could just take a look up here where there were endings. You wasn't feeling so good about something with that, but it turned out for you. And one of the reasons that around this time frame that things that turned out for you is because you let some stuff go. So in an argument, 2 weeks later or whatever later, 2 days later, you get the news about getting some type of job, but I feel like you're feeling very happy about it, Pisces, because you went after it. There is someone that you shouldn't be associated with, a two-sided lover. That's what I call them. A two-sided lover, a liar. This is a liar. They're going to come back in with the lies again. So around this time, this is a very emotional time for you, because I really feel like in this B12 chart, there are actions to be taken if you just look at how things are going. Like in that first week when that news comes in around the third, those are the times when you want to act on these things that's going to have these ultimate outcomes, okay? Because at the end of these ultimate outcomes, you get the job you go out for. You just got to keep pushing stuff out. So your defense is right here. Your defense, you need to be using your defense. Your defense is right there. So you want to make sure in every one of these areas, you are using your defense, because you're going to be fighting off someone you don't want to be bothered with no more. That's the individual. And you're going to be fighting off getting over some type of ending. Because I think you've made up your mind at this point that that's your defense. If you made up your mind at this point that you don't want to be dealing with it. So everything that you acted upon around that, depending on what you did at this time frame with that defense mechanism, you're going to keep that defense, but things are going to come out in a better outcome just because of choices. So those are the time frames that you want to be taking actions, okay? Let's see what else we got here. Okay. These are minis. These are not the full ones that I did. These are just giving you something. Okay, so okay. So we already know. So we're gonna do this. Ain't no use to matching you with nobody, because you over here already. You're already at the last 2 weeks of the month. You're in love. Not with someone. The essence of it, the presence of it. You seem like you're fired up about something. You're upset. I don't know what you're upset about. You found out some news. You found out some news. Not only did you find out the news, you also found out that the person had been creeping away. There could have been something about different people coming to the house, different situations coming back and forth. Now, the thing about it is you've already ended it, and you ended it based off your defense, the information that you found out. That's your defense. You use your defense, and you went ahead and accepted that. That's still in this time frame. So you got to push things back in order to move on the things that you want. Don't miss your moment, because October the 3rd is going to result in changes around the 22nd. And then when you get into your love box, there's no one permanent. You got that. You could go out with anybody that you want to go out with. Go ahead and get over what that you need, whatever you need to change, whatever you need to get over. Do what you need to do, because over here is chance, honey. You can connect the dots, you can you can go after anybody that is over here. Open season, girl. Open season. You really don't have anybody that you're correlating with, because you're freeing up energy for new financial stability. And at that point, you use your strength to go after, using that defense to go after your the results from the 3rd. You didn't see, if you want to let that defense get in here, no results would have been here. You have to understand where this is coming from. This is action. This is all your actions. Around October 3rd, whatever seeds you lay, your results will come out around the 22nd or after that. It's like you went after this job and got it. I don't even think that you expected it, because at the top right there, when you were using your defense, you're going to see that information or whatever that is that you made your decisions about. It's something you got to you said, forget it. That's going to play into your favor around that time. It's working out, but you're still getting what you're going after. Your love correlation, you don't have anybody permanent, because this person probably will try to re-enter at a time where you're really not feeling them and you're really feeling yourself. That's around this time. That's when all those answers come. That's when all those good things come in. You're just feeling yourself. You're looking at what's going on financially. It's looking promising, but you still have this little love correlation that's in. You don't match with them. That situation is over. The actions just haven't been taken in order to physically move. Mentally, you're saying it's no. So you're gonna mentally make a decision. I'm done, but you haven't pushed away yet. There's still things to be said. You've only said, hey, goodbye. Hey, you're gone. Hey, you're speaking, you're thinking in your mind, your feelings. You're in your feelings. No real action has been taken. You've only mentally suppressed it. You've only mentally gotten over it. Why? Because something came in and changed for the better, which made you want to tell them goodbye anyway. So a little codependency was going on up in here in the correlation box. Sorry. There's nothing wrong with that, because the action is the best thing. The action, good. You did it mentally. You chopped it up. But also, not only did you chop it up, your decisions made you suppress it. so you can get your fulfillment in your financial area. That's what's coming in. Ain't nobody permanent here. This ain't over. Let me tell you why. Because you only did it mentally. Because I see you knowing you know what you did. You know you feeling it. You feeling good about it. But then you're thinking, what if? See, them what ifs will mess you up. You and your love correlation and the energy of the same individual is going around. Yeah, the lover. That's how you got whipped up. Too good to be true. But this person is not for you. You're not done with them. I really do think that. And this is just my personal opinion. This is a good chart. You still have room to take action. To either go back to the situation or use this to move. Or use this situation, this bottom half, and all the potential that is there to move. This is you can use it, you can jump off of this and move. Because you only took action mentally. So that's all that space that's been taken. But you can take all that defensive and all that gathered up into, because you already got what you wanted, and you can take it to execute something new. Moving. Maybe open something up again. Maybe travel. Maybe savings. Maybe something like this. Something that will open this box up so you can receive from it in a physical way, other than using all your energy, using all your time and going doing this, doing all this pushing and pull. You will surpass this by moving it into another area of your life and jumping off of it and pushing something old into the new with that energy, versus pushing and pulling with someone that you don't get along with, that has either cheated or lied, or you know what the thing is. At the end of the day, it's done mentally, but it's not done physically. So to keep you from drawing back, go ahead and use this energy to jump on something that you really like. Use everything in that box. Use all the power in it, all the strength, everything that you would use to get rid of this person, because they're not worth it. You get to move it on another area of your life, and it will move just as quickly, because you'll have more power, you have more balance, you have more direction. To me, a good sign for a water sign, for a Pisces. To me, for a Pisces, Virgo is a good sign. For me, Aquarius, what is a good sign to me would be a Capricorn, because they would give a Capricorn balance. Okay? What's another water sign? Cancer. People say Libras are good. Hell no. But both them attitudes will crash. I think Cancer would be very good with either a Leo that's a little soft in them, or I think they would really be good with an Aries, because that Cancer will check that fire sign, and that fire sign will laugh at they'll have a push and pull, but at the end of the day, I think that water signs really embrace the body. They embrace the body. They embrace the wave. They embrace the curve. They embrace everything that is just flowing heavy. They deep. Okay, so those are they would just really love that sign. My name's Galactus, and this is your B12 and correlation chart. Water signs, I cannot wait to see the new you. These are just samples. I hope you enjoy what I brought to the table. I just gave you a little something, okay? These are some of the new things that's going to be coming up. We're going to be doing different things. Those are just samples. God bless.